Welcome to another episode of the Oracle's broadcast. What is going on today? We let go. And letting go sounds more complicated than it is. To put it in hard words, you have to forget your personal history. That's it. Because your personal history is just a history. It's a story. And the story is creating, like a loop, your reality again and again. You develop a little bit out of it, maybe because you're growing and you're learning things and you develop over time. But as long as your personal history is defining your life or yourself, how you see it, how you communicate, how you behave, how you think, how you feel, your future is predictable. Because it's pretty much the same as your past, just in different shape. You're a little bit older and you know a little bit more and everything like this. But it's your personal history in the making. But it's not you're not creating a new version of yourself. You're not your greatest self, because your greatest self, as I said in the last episode, is a presence, is a shape out of the present. It's not a repetition of the past, because this is the normal self or the smaller self. So what does it mean to let go? Just think about things in the past, thoughts, emotions, and then you feel like, that's me. Wrong. Oh, that can be me. That's how I know. Because everything which happened in the past was there for a reason, but it is not you anymore right now. So you have to admit to be free of whatever happened in the past. It's not you anymore. It's not. It frees yourself. And if you want to have holistic freedom in life and to enter the greatest version of yourself, you have to free yourself from the burden of the past. And you feel it subconsciously, it's coming up and reproducing itself, same stories, same feelings about oneself, insecurities, feeling desperate, feeling fearful, feeling whatever based on your past self, will be a barrier to the holistic freedom you are seeking for. Because the greatest self is asking you, or you're asking yourself as the greatest version to delete whatever you had in the past, because the past is not alive anymore. But we tend to store it in our subconsciousness. And this storage is interesting to look back and you're like, oh, amazing, and good times and good friends, and this is my life story and this is nice. And it is like a picture. You look back into the past and you're like, oh yeah, that was nice. Nothing against that. But the moment the past is so powerful and you don't step out of it, you just repeat it. You don't live it, life itself. You repeat a story. And this story is probably not what you want to repeat. It's just happening. So, enter yourself and question yourself, where is a story that I repeat all the time? Is there a story? Or am I really present? The moment I slip back into the past, in conversations with people I know, whatever, into past behaviors where I feel like, oh, that's not me anymore, then I know it's a program, it's a story from the past rising up. And the moment we transform it is we become aware of that in this moment and we don't react, because we know, oh, I'm on the journey to the greatest version of myself. That means I don't react, I'm free. I am respectful towards me. So I just take a moment and see, oh, how would I behave if I am already the greatest of myself? This question is powerful. The moment you remember what we're talking here, and every time you slip into a past version and you're smaller and how would love act? How would you, as the greatest version of yourself, behave in this moment? Just remember, you are a role model for your children. How would you behave? That they look at you and say, wow, yeah, that's great. And not, why did you do that? I leave you with this question for today, and see you in the next episode when we're talking about shaping your future self, the real self.